All right. Peace to the family. How are you guys doing now? That's what I want to know. So this is a random stream. I had things that I had to do. How you guys doing now? My wife had me waiting and my daughter for them to go shopping or do whatever they're doing. And Sanetta and I, we was building and we said, man, you know what? We give these Hebrews time to prepare their spooky stories. And if only people really heard what they say first. So what we gonna do? What's up, family? What we gonna do? We gonna pull a Hebrew drive-by. That's what this is called. Hebrew drive-by. Call it random Hebrews about their pseudoism. So let's see who we can get on the phone and see who. But let's see how this goes. I got Brother Sanetta on the phone right now. Sa, you can say what up to the people.
Peace and Black Power family. You already know what it is. Yeah, this is going to be called the random drive-by right now, and we got something that we're going to give to y'all sometime, maybe this Sunday, where we're going to put together some clips to show you how crazy that this thing could get. So y'all just sit back and relax, and we are not going to tell you what they say. We're going to let you see it for yourself. All right, family? So, Polight, I called the Negro Michael. I want you to call Michael Edwards, man. See if you want to get on the stream. He's going to be the first Negro that we got to talk to.
Say less.
Michael Edwards, because he's been wild.
Without further ado, we call the first random pseudo Hebrew. Let's get this in. Hold on.
He might run.
We gonna get his ass now.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Do what you gotta do, man. Damn, somebody want me to move the freaking car. Hold on. Damn. All right, hold on. They gotta learn how to drive, man. That's gotta be good. Hey, what's up, brother? So, yo.
What's happening, brother? How you doing, man?
I got Sanetta on the phone to keep it real because I don't want to repeat what Sai is saying without telling you. You feel me?
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me blow my nose. Man. Hold on a second. Excuse me, man.
What the hell?
Allergies going crazy out here. All this rain and stuff. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on, my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sai, you on the phone? Sanetta. Oh shit, hold on, my bad.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna have him call you because my three-way is acting funny right now. I'm gonna have him call you right now.
Okay.
Polight, you don't hear me?
Shit. I made him call Mike. He's waiting for your call right now.
Did you just call him?
Yes, I did. I spoke with him. Call him because my three-way, I had to turn my phone off and do it again because sometimes my three-way be jammed up.
All right, I'm going to call him right now.
Yeah, call him right now. You think that's good? You think it's cool?
All right. Close to start.
Oh, okay.
Still going to start.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we're going late, so.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. We don't need to be tripping. If it's close here, I'm good. I'm good here. I'll go off so we can catch our movie.
I had an account.
Okay, so we just waiting for Sa. Waiting for Sa to call Michael Edwards. Oh shit, he calling me now. My bad. Okay. You see it?
All right, brother Mike, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Damn. Hold on.
Polight, you there?
Yeah, hold on real quick. I'm sorry for the confusion.
Yeah, sorry for all the confusion, man.
Put this up for me.
I finally got my brother, one of my strongest Hebrews here.
Yo, hold on, real quick. Brother Mike.
Yeah.
So what I was telling you is, I was speaking to Sanetta, and he was giving me some real disturbing news about Jonah in the well, right? And he told me he was buck dancing, but I don't want to assume that what Sanetta is saying about you is a fact until I hear it from you direct. I got your number. So I told Sa, I said, I'm a dare Mike to actually say what you're telling me he said to you, because I know some things I might have got lost in translation. Now, what I want to tell you, Mike, is this, because I'm never going to record you without your permission. He called me when I was going live. So you're live right now, and I want to give you the opportunity to haul ass and hang up your phone so you don't got to answer about Jonah and the whale. So I want you to know you can hang up the phone right now, or you can stand like a man and tell us if a whole man got swallowed by a big fish and came out 3 days later, still able to walk and talk and breathe and exercise.
Okay. Well, number one, if we're going to ask me to talk like a man, I'm going to have to ask you to ask me like a man, right? Not call me in a covert manner, right? And then recording while we're picking up. But I will speak what I said to Sarnetta about Jonah.
Okay, so for the record, can Sarnetta ask you the question again for the record, as the same way he asked you when I wasn't on the phone?
Say it again, brother?
Can Sarnetta ask you the same question that he asked you earlier, and you say the same thing you said to him when I wasn't on the phone?
Of course.
Sarnetta, can you ask him what you asked? Yo, Sarnetta. We're on Sarnetta's phone, and he's not even responding.
He's a little scared. He's trying to get his notes together.
Okay, my brother Mike. You know I love you, Mike. I'm doing one of your. Relax, calm down, brother. You know I love you, Mike. I'm doing one of your roles. This is what you do. You know I love you, brother. I just want to ask you a question. Because a lot of our people. Mike, can you relax, brother?
You're funny, man. This is like hilarious to me.
Okay, it's gonna get real hilarious when you answer this fucking question. Here's the question, my brother. You know I love you. I'm just asking you a question, and I was listening to a video, and I remember one of Polight's videos where we was talking to GMS, and we was talking about a fish that swallowed a whole man for 3 days. So I'm asking you, do you also subscribe to that story because it's in the Bible, in the book of Jonah, chapter 1? I think it's verse chapter 1, somewhere over there.
17.
I get it if you
verse 17.
Yeah, chapter 1, verse 17. I want everybody to get that. Chapter 1, verse 17. I want everybody to get that and look at it so you don't think, oh, Brother Saul, you making this thing up. So do you subscribe to the teachings that a fish swallowed the whole man? For 3 days, he was dead in the belly of a fish. And the third day, he was abhorred, like the fish spit him back up, and the man became alive again. The man was alive again. Do you believe that story? Yes or no? That's all I want to know.
Okay, again, when you ask a man and a scholar a question is not answered by a yes or no answer. Fam. When you ask me a question about a comprehensive document, this is what I told you before on the phone. You can't ask me a question about a book that's been compressed in history and say yes or no. Why? Because I could do the same thing to you. I gave you an example, and I'll give the same answer before I answer your question. Listen closely. In all of our documents, they are heavily translated. I'll give you an answer of why you can't answer yes or no to a question like that. When I go into Raymond Faulkner's translations of the Papyrus of Ani, on plate 7, in English, the meaning says that Osiris is the soul of Ra, with he whom he himself copulated. That's autofellatio. That means that the soul of Ra.
Mike, I'm not.
No.
This is called
answering, and I'm telling you why I can never give you a yes or no answer to a comprehensive question.
I'm asking you about a goddamn fish.
Be man enough to listen to the answer. Be man enough to listen to the answer. Be man enough to listen to the answer.
All you Hebrews.
Hey, yo, Sarnetta. Yo, stop. Yo, stop. Yo, stop. Yo, stop. No, don't worry. Yo, Sarnetta. Yo, Sarnetta.
You wasn't scared a minute ago.
Sinetta.
Scared a minute ago.
I'm asking you about the book of Jonah. You taking me to
You gotta put your pants on.
I love you. You're looking bad right now. You're looking bad right now. Man.
Hey, listen. Hey, yo, Sinetta. Watch this. Yo, brother. Yeah, please. Yo, hold on, Mike. I'm making sure you're gonna talk. Mike, I'm making sure you're gonna talk. I'm gonna ask Sinetta, do like you do us. No matter what he say, we're gonna give this man 5 minutes, and if he need more than 5 minutes, we're gonna give him that. Because what we're not gonna do is address anything other than this question, first and foremost.
You don't get it. Okay. All right.
Now did a whole man get swallowed by a big fish and come back out 3 days out that fish? Hold on, Mike. You're gonna answer. I'm gonna give you your time, Mike. No filibustering. I want to make sure you got all the time you need to give us a non-yes or no. So the question for the people who may have just came in: did a whole man get swallowed by a big fish and live in that fish belly for 3 days, unscathed, unsinged, come out walking and talking after 3 days after being in the belly of a big fish? That's what we want to know according to the Bible. And Mike is going to give us the answer if that fish existed or not.
You know, you're about to choke me, man. I'm over here fucking in tears, dude, laughing at y'all, man. Okay, my 5 minutes now. Is my 5 minutes ready?
You good right now? It's 8:27 over here. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Now, as I was just explaining, historical documents, comprehensive, heavily translated and transliterated documents can never be answered with a yes or no answer. That's silly. That's really scary. That's pseudo to ask a person a question in fear like that. I said I could do the same thing with your documents. I'm not bringing it up to disrespect the question. I'm bringing it up to show you why it takes a comprehensive answer. If I say the Papyrus of Ami textually in English has autofellatio in it on plate 7 by Raymond Faulkner, you would tell me, no, it doesn't mean that. Roketti Amon would say, no, Michael, it doesn't mean that, right? And it doesn't, require only yes or no answer. It requires scholarship, right? It requires explanation. So here's my explanation. You can't tell me how to answer when you ask me a question. When you walk into a zoo and you open the lion's cage, you don't get to pull out a gun because, your negligence, your ignorance. You have to sit and endure what you unlocked. Now, I'm telling you, the story of Jonah is a sign. Get the word right. S-I-G-N. Sign, right?
Yes, sir.
The sign is indicative of the man whom Jonah represents in the story. The story is not about a simple fish on the English textual level. The Bible is never written in English, and the Bible is never written on a philosophy level of English philosophy only. The Bible is written on several different levels. The translation, the gematria or the numerical value, and then the textual criticism, which actually has to do with what the text implies and the people that it was speaking to. Again, the story of Jonah is a sign. It is a prophecy. Christ comes later and tells you, when the people do what you guys are asking me to do, give us a sign, Mike, prove it. Christ says the same thing I'm telling you. No sign shall be given this generation. Only an adulterous and perverse generation seeketh after a sign. The only sign you will be given is the sign of the prophet Jonah. What was the sign of the prophet Jonah? It was declared in textual English as a fish. But, family, a fish. is not normally a sign unless you're looking at it as an astrological symbol.
On your phone,
And an event that hails the coming of a being or a time. Said, so as Jonah was in the belly of the whale, or the belly of the fish. Y'all said whale. I corrected Sonetta. It's not a whale. Whales don't live in the Mediterranean Sea. Christ says, as Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights, so shall the Son of Man be in the heart of the earth. Now, without you going back to that short book of Jonah, which is only 3 chapters or so, and trying to get me to condense an answer, you have to understand what the book of Jonah is. Again, it is a sign hailing the King of Kings, man. And the actual astrological symbol that is associated with the Christ, a fish. What does the fish symbolize in astrology? You tell me, son. That I bet you don't know. I bet you Polight, you know.
Don't worry, son.
5 minutes is not up.
Actually, it is, but go ahead.
No, it's not. I'm looking at my watch, baby.
Okay, go ahead.
Watch. Okay? All right. Now, again, the Bible is written on several levels. Again, the textual level, if you want to stick with the baby Dr. Seuss part of it, you want to read it in English? Okay, let's deal with the English. Well, I'm telling you, the textual criticism, the actual meaning is a prophecy. But the English will tell you that Jonah was swallowed by a fish. Let's discover what type of fish in the Mediterranean area can swallow a man. And then I'm going to give you other historians that corroborate this event able to be happening because it happened before, right?
This happened more than once, Mike? A whole man got swallowed by a fish?
I'm going to get, okay, you want to listen?
All right, now let me talk.
Hold on, Si. We're going to give him 3 more minutes.
You don't get to talk. Sit back and be a big boy. All right?
Don't worry, Si. Give him 3 more minutes. Go ahead, Mike.
Give him 3 more minutes. Give him 3 more minutes. All right. I'm going to give you an example of historians that talked about this type of thing before. Diodorus Siculus, 60 BC. Manilius, 1st century AD. Pausanias, 2nd century AD. Claudius, Opinion, Eudexius, Hesychius, right? These are all historians that talked about sea serpents, that talked about great fish, or what would be called ketos, great fish, or even sea serpents. Now, what are analogous to the Mediterranean area of Nineveh? On the left side of Nineveh, you have the Mediterranean Sea. Inside of Nineveh, you have tributaries that are fed by the Mediterranean Sea. What does this give you the idea? This lets you know that the fish that live in the Mediterranean Sea often end up in Nineveh. Why? Because that's how lakes, streams, tributaries, large bodies of water, they work in tandem like that. Okay? Now, what beings are in the Mediterranean Sea that could be of this size textually on your English Dr. Seuss level? Well, let's talk about the Mediterranean bluefin tuna. That's a large fish. They grow from, like 2 feet to 10 to 12 feet. They also have in the Mediterranean Sea large sharks. They also have in the Mediterranean Sea large sea snakes. All that can be considered fish, not whales. Now, that's a very simple implication, but I'm not at all telling you that that's what the story is about. I said the actual textual criticism is a prophecy unveiled about a man that is born under an astrological sign. What is that sign? It is a fish. So you've misunderstood, really, the actual textual criticism portion of the conveyance. What y'all are getting hung up on is an English translation. And you know good and well, if Robert Faulkner's saying that autofellatio, and then Raketi Amen says, no, it's not autofellatio. Then we have to do some methodology and have to reconcile with these two texts and how we ought to understand things. Is it autofellatio in the Papyrus of Ani? Is it a fish in the book of Jonah? I say to you both, absolutely unequivocally no. That the text in English, the translation says a fish. When we deal with mythos and propagating culture, it's the same way from culture to culture. They always do that. Always.
Right, thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not done. I'm not done. And it's not even 3 minutes yet. But I'll close it in 30 seconds for you because you're getting antsy. Again, on the textual level and on the actual textual criticism level of the manuscript, they both say one thing and the other say the other. One says prophecy. One says literal. Now, at this point, after the explanation, still there's a deeper question. Which one do you believe? Not me, because I know what I believe. I say prophecy. Christ came walking and unveiled that prophecy. But you that can only read English, you tell me what you believe. Press play, baby. Go ahead.
Hey, Sinetta, before you go, real quick, Sinetta.
And before you do that,
oh gosh,
which
Mike.
one of you guys am I debating here about this question? Which one of y'all?
You're debating the same community on behalf of Brother Sinetta. Okay, so Sinetta is the one. Yeah, it's a community thing, but Sinetta is leading the charge. So Sinetta, before you go, I just want everyone to know, if you're looking at the screen right now, we looked up the bluefin tuna that exists in the Mediterranean, and it says that the Atlantic bluefin tuna typically hunts small fish such as sardines, herring, and mackerel, and invertebrates such as squid and crustaceans. Nowhere here is anything big enough to be a human. And then we also have here some images, if you look at the screen right now, of a Mediterranean blue tuna who obviously cannot in-house a human being just looking at the mouth. Okay, just looking at the mouth of these bluefin tunas, you can clearly see.
Picture, brother, while you're doing that.
Hey, yes, and I'll share it. I'll share it.
Okay, I'll send it to you. Go ahead,
and also, I want to forewarn Mike that there are what you call fraudulent bluefin tunas that have been put out there, and I seen the picture of that, so I'll be glad to let the people see that picture too. Because hold on, let me see if I can pull it up for you. There's the fraudulent bluefin tuna that's been put out that's larger than the rest of these guys and still wouldn't be big enough to swallow a human whole. But Brother Sinetta, go ahead. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, brother. Okay, Mike, hold on. This is Sinetta's time. I just wanted everybody to see what we're talking about here.
I thought you was speaking.
Hey, I'm just moderating and helping out. Sinetta asked me to pull it up. Sinetta asked, hold on. Yo, Mike, first of all, Mike, we gave you over 10 minutes when you were supposed to get 5.
Of course, but since you're showing slides, show the ones I just showed you.
Now, I'm going to have to tell you like Sinetta told Black Jesus. I'm going to have to tell you like Sinetta told Black Jesus. You don't run this show, nigga. You got to chill. I'll show it on your time. I'll show it on your time. Right now, you got to allow Sinetta to do what he does. Sinetta asked me, pull it up. Since, yeah, he asked me to pull it up. He texted me. Go ahead.
All right. I'll ask Michael a question.
Be careful asking Michael questions because he ain't going to want to stop talking.
No, I know.
I'm waiting for you to get it out the park. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Don't be scared. Step on it, baby.
Oh, thanks a lot. It's definitely close here.
All right. Earlier, everybody heard me ask Michael a question. In the book of Jonah, 1, chapter 17. Now the Lord has prepared a great fish to swallow. Damn, I can't really see this. It's little. To swallow up Jonah. And Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days, 3 nights. Now, when I asked him, do he believe this, he went on to tell us about a goddamn sign. I don't give a fuck about a sign. I'm not asking you about no sign. I'm asking you, do you believe that a man was swallowed by a fish? He went on to tell us about ancient Egypt. He tap danced around the whole goddamn story talking about nothing. For 10 goddamn minutes, he still didn't say, yes, I do believe it, or no, that didn't happen. So what the hell is he doing here? Now, I'm going to ask him this question, and I only need to ask you this question is either a yes or no. If you don't believe it, just let it go. So are you saying, Michael, that Jonah was not swallowed by a fish? Because according to Jesus, you said, Jesus said that he was swallowed by a fish. So I'm asking you, was Jonah swallowed by a fish according to the story? Yes or no? I don't need to hear everything else. I'm just dealing with this chapter right here.
This is your time. This is your time. I want you to shoot till you run out of bullets, baby, and then I'll load you back up.
I'm asking you, is this chapter real, brother? Do you believe in this chapter?
No, it's your time to shoot. It's your time to shoot. Shoot till you run out of bullets.
I'm going to make my time short.
Okay, so Mike. Yo, hold on, Mike. Hold on, Sinetta. Sinetta is willing. Mike, Sinetta is willing. Mike, Sinetta is willing. Listen. Listen, Mike, you can't do that, man. Mike, hold on. Yo, Mike, hold on, Mike. Yo, Mike, come on, brother. You got to stop, Mike. Come on. Brother Mike, hello. Listen, what we're saying is, Sinetta's willing to sacrifice a minute and even two probably of his time. Because before you said you couldn't answer the question just yes or no. So now that you said everything that you have to say, the people want to know, do you believe a real fish swallowed a real man whole and the man stayed in there, hold on, and the man stayed in there for 3 days, came out unsinged and unscathed, ready to do exercise and go back home to his family? Do you believe that?
One more time. Shoot until you run out of bullets, and then I'll come back and light you up. Take your time and give your spiel so I can destroy you.
Okay. So now I want to ask Yo, I know. Yeah, we'll call another Hebrew. He forfeit.
You ran out of bullets, man.
Hey, everybody. All right, Mike, I got you. Watch this, Mike. Watch this. Yo, Mike, watch this. Watch this, Mike. I want y'all to, in the chat.
If you want me to speak, you want me to answer.
Yeah, Mike, hold on. I got you. Mike, hold on.
Listen to me carefully. And I don't want to deal with signs. I don't want to deal with none of that. I'm bringing
you don't want to deal with it. What you don't want to deal with?
Let me finish. I'm bringing your attention. See, he does this because the nigga ain't got no fucking answer for it.
That's right.
What answer that you willing to sit and listen to, man?
He knows that he's going to have to answer yes or no. All that answer shit is bullshit.
These people saying you ran